Hey buddy, welcome to Monday. Today is June 23rd, 2025, and I'm Michelle with YesMichelle Crochets. Please allow me first to say welcome and hello to my returning viewers, my returning subscribers, and my returning lurkers, and a very special welcome and hello to my new viewers, my new subscribers, and my new lurkers. I appreciate having each and every one of you here with me today, and I thank you for your time. Now, for those of you who don't know, I kind of have a bit of a routine to my videos. I like to start out with a quote of the day. I think it sets the tone for the video. I know it sets the tone for my day. From there, we'll discuss my coffee. We'll have a few quick announcements. I will have a very important conversation with a very special friend. And then we'll move into the topic of the day. Now, once I'm done talking, I'm going to give you a screen card. That screen card is going to detail what you'll see me crocheting in the next part of the video. Now, if you're not a crochet artist, that's no reason to run away, because I'm going to have really great music, but I'm just crocheting. It's not a tutorial. You're not expected to do what I do. Instead, do what you need to do. Maybe you need to work on something completely different, like text messages or emails that you need to get back to. Maybe you just need some company. Allow me to be that company for you. And please, enjoy the music, because I will. And from there, I'm going to give you another screen card once I'm done crocheting. And that screen card is going to show you the quote of the day again. And then I'm going to celebrate my members and give you an end screen. That end screen, of course, is going to ask you, if you haven't already done so, to please like this video and check your subscription. Make sure you're subscribed and you've tickled that bell notification so that you get notified every time I drop a video, I do a post, or I go live. Those things are all really important to me, but I want them to be important to you and for you to know when they happen. I'm also going to give you the opportunity, or at least I hope it will be an opportunity, for you to share this video, either because I said something funny or I did something silly, or mostly because I resonated with you and made you feel good, and you want to make somebody else feel good too. So share the video. And then I'm either going to give you a video recommendation or a playlist that either I've selected or YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy. Either way, let's get started with the quote of the day. Today's quote says, "Your body hears everything your mind says." And that's really, really powerful, from the concept that if you're thinking negative thoughts about yourself, a situation, or someone else, your body knows it. I always say my face tells you what my words will not. If I don't like something, my face is gonna say, no, you don't want to give her that, you don't want to do that, you may not want to be here. I cannot hide my emotions. I have zero poker face. So that type of thing is something that is very resonant of this statement. I have no filter when it comes to how I feel or what I'm thinking. I'm as transparent as water when it comes to my emotions or my thought process, my emotions in general, whether I'm happy, sad, mad, or glad. Whatever I'm feeling, you're gonna see it. And you guys know for over a week now, I've been dealing with a lot of mental issues as far as my depression. I don't hide the fact that I have depression. It's something I deal with. I also deal with anxiety. But I've also, over the last few days, been really struggling with my respiratory issues. I have asthma. So those two issues have been working me over. But it doesn't stop the world from moving, so I have to be excited about doing what I can within the confines of my situation. So today I'm making this video for you. I'm hoping that it hits the tone I want it to hit, which is that despite what I'm dealing with, I care more about being here with you, at least for a few moments, to enjoy our time together and to stay connected. So, because I love you, I'm up and I'm making a video for you. I'll take a breather treatment a little bit later, but that's because I have to. I kind of like this thing I do called breathing. I'm used to it. With that said, let's talk about coffee. Today's coffee is my typical hot, regular Cafe Buestelo coffee. Today I put just a splash of vanilla in it, Madagascar vanilla. It's delicious. But, of course, my fake sugar and a hint of creamer, but just a basic. But here's the cup. My cup, of course, says I'm a hooker, and I've got the balls to prove it. Delicious coffee, cute cup. And of course, it's just a little bit of coffee today. I'm not drinking a lot of coffee anymore, simply because I'm trying to prioritize my health. And part of prioritizing my health means decreasing the amount of coffee. It does not mean I decrease the amount of caffeine. I get it a different way, but we'll talk about that another time. And from that, let's move on to announcements. Today's announcements are the same announcements I have most every day. Happy birthday or happy anniversary if today is your special day. I sincerely appreciate having you here with me because it makes me feel pretty special too. So thank you for sharing a part of your day with me. And I also want to say hey there to my best buds, and a very special hey there to Shelly Dub 1. Shelly is one of my very early membership persons on the Best Buds tier, and I am so honored that she supports the channel in that way because it means a lot to me. I also want to say greetings and salutations to the royal court. I have been lacking with the royal court of late, but for legitimate reasons, and they're fully aware of why. But I also want to give a gentle curtsy to Amelia Rodriguez because she, like the others, have been here for quite a long time, and I sincerely appreciate her support. One of the things I want to share about Amelia before I move on, and I don't often do this, but Amelia is at almost every one of my premieres, and that means the world to me. Amelia, thank you for being here. I see you, I love you, and I thank you. Now, I want to give a special thank you to each and every one of you because you guys have put up with some quick changes in my schedule lately related to health issues. I haven't been able to go live. I haven't done my Zooms, and those things are sad for me and disappointing for you because for some of you, this is what you pay for. For others of you, this is what you expect of me, and I don't like not meeting your expectations. But at the same time, I am not the type of person that's going to come in front of you when I'm less than the best that I can give you, and my bare minimum wasn't good enough for you. I refuse to give you the moments where I'm constantly having to pause for just not even a fraction of a second, seconds to catch my breath. Some of you know me away from the camera and have heard me talking when I'm having respiratory distress, and it's obvious and it's not good and it's hard for me. So with that in mind, rather than put you through that torture, I took a break. I hope you understand, and I'm glad you gave me grace. I am going to do everything I can right now to be here with you for as long as I can. And I don't just mean today, I mean throughout this week, because one of the things that is impacting my respiratory issue is the weather. It is ridiculously hot in St. Louis, and because of that, though I would love to film outside, many of you miss it, I miss it, it's too hot. It's too hot out there, and the humidity literally can erase breath for me. So I'd rather not do that to myself And I certainly won't do that to you guys. So give me grace for just a little while longer. We'll try to get some filming done outside, but it won't be any time during this heat advisory because I can't handle it. Now, before I go any further, while I'm thinking about myself and my own needs, I want to think about my special friend and have a conversation with them. And please excuse me while I do. And to my special friend, hey there, how are you today? I hope the answer is okay. I know it may not be. You and I are kind of the same in that we're both going through a time right now, and that's a challenge. It's hard for me, and I know it's got to be hard for you. But I'm going to give you the same advice that I always do, but it's the advice I'm taking for myself. You need to eat. You need to drink your water. And if meds are appropriate, you need to take them on time and as the medication requires. Those 3 simple steps can either improve the situation you're going through or at least make it tolerable for you to get through it. That's the reality of it. You've got to eat. Your body needs fuel. You've got to drink water. It cleanses your body system and it gives you the buoyancy to ride this wave. It's not easy. I know, I'm doing it too. But we can do this together. As long as you do your part, you take care of your body. The other thing I want you to remember to do is have real conversations with real people in your life, be it a friend or a family member, maybe a neighbor, or a trusted person of faith, someone you feel safe to have a very serious and vulnerable conversation with. Believe me, it can at least help you in that you've shared what you're going through. Someone knows that you're not on that island by yourself. And sometimes those conversations are the beacon of light you need to get through it, or at least give you an idea that maybe you haven't thought of. Either way, those things are very, very helpful. And I'm aware because for a lot of us, we hold so much in and we're so connected with other people as the person that takes care of them that we don't feel like we can share our sensitive or vulnerable moments. This is where I would say to you, this is a perfect time to reach out to your resources. Maybe it's a medical doctor, maybe it's a mental health professional, but someone you can talk to about what you're going through. Because it is always okay to say I'm not okay today and I need some help. But either way, I love you. I love you. I'm grateful that you're here. Not just at my video, I mean here in this world. I thank you for being you, for taking a moment to realize that you're the person I'm talking to and to receive the love I'm sending you. For now, I'm going to tell you, sit back, relax. That's a good thing too. Just breathe. But I'm going to continue with the video. I want you to stick around and relax. But when the video is done, take time to do the things that I've suggested you do. It's for you and it's for me. Let's do that together. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. And guys, thank you for being patient with me while I have that very important conversation with our very special friend. Like I said, as much as this conversation is for others, today especially, this conversation is for me. So I thank you guys for being patient with me while I talk to them and to me. And if necessary, I'm talking to you. So that being said, today is Monday, and Monday is Motivation Makes Monday. And especially today because I am pulling from a very low-filled bucket. I want to give you some motivation that kind of pushed me a little further this morning, because it would have been very easy to put a post up that said, I'm sorry, but I'm not physically or mentally ready to be in front of the camera. But for the most part, I am today. Because when I think about you, I think I want to be there for them as much as I can be. Now, my motivation for today is this quote by Milton Berle. I'm double nickel, so I knew who Milton Berle was. I loved his comedy. Some of it was a little crazy, but nonetheless, he was a funny guy. And what he said was, if opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. And I thought, that was really profound, because I didn't know him to be a deep thinker. In fact, he was kind of a slapstick kind of guy, silly, offhand. To know him, or my suggestion, Google him. Just Google him. But the statement that he made, if opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. I've never hidden the fact that I'm a single mom. All of my financial, physical, and emotional responsibility rests on my shoulders. I don't share that burden with someone else. I don't put that burden on my children. Those are things that I take on as a caregiver, as a business owner, and now as a content creator. I've expanded my level of responsibility, my level of accountability. Yes, my children are adults, so I'm not chasing after sporting activities and dates and, travel to here, there, and wherever. In fact, one of my kids owns their own car and does all their own driving, handles their own insurance. Thank you, daughter. Anyway, my other child does not have that same story, but they're independent in their own way, in their own right. Either way, the responsibility of life in general is on my shoulders. When things don't fall in line for them, I'm the person that picks up that slack. And being able to do that while being an at-home parent was something that was important to me. So finding resources to earn an income and support my family isn't easy, but it is something I was able to do because I built the door. I started taking care of other people's children so that they could leave their homes and go to work. That was a passion for me. I love teaching. I do not have a teaching degree. I don't hide that. But I have the tools, tips, and trade that I needed in order to teach children. I understand the basic mechanics of what children need in order to learn, grow, and develop, especially in the beginning years. And despite the fact that I did not sit in a classroom week after week and month after month, and no shade to that, my son is currently getting a degree in early childhood education. But my passion lied with helping children. So I found a resource. I don't have the educational credentials to go start a professional daycare. I started a home daycare. I didn't know the developmental milestones children needed to reach at certain ages. So I went to different organizations that voluntarily shared that information with me and anyone who was willing to listen. I decided to volunteer to be on boards and panels that shared information with our local public broadcasting programs, and was able to network and get to know things that I wouldn't have otherwise had information on. When different situations changed in our community and the landscape changed, and we wanted to be forward thinking in how we addressed children getting ready for kindergarten, I was lucky enough to participate in the decision making for how our public programs were done on our public broadcasting station. Success by 6 is something that still is very important to me, though I'm not participating in it at this point because, I mean, let's be realistic. I am not in the same region or space that I was in at that time. But those pivotal pillars influenced the job that I did. Now that I'm a content creator, as much as I lean to others to share with me what they know about how to be a successful content creator, how to have work-life balance, how to grow my platform while continuing to be authentically me, all of those things are important to me. Simultaneously, I'm a naturally inquisitive person. If you tell me, oh, I don't know, then we're both going to know. Because not only am I going to go find out the information, I'm going to bring it back to you. It's who I am. It's what I do. I build doors. I love building doors. I am the carpenter of my life. So that being the case, I highly encourage the same for you. If you don't know something, know this. There's an answer. You just have to be willing to go look for it. If you are struggling with something, whether it's your mental health, in my case, I call my therapist. I make appointments with them and I check in with them to make sure that we're on the same page. I talk with my friends. I have very, very close friends who I love fiercely, and they will check in with me and be like, hey, I noticed that I haven't heard from you in a while. You okay? And sometimes it's just that I'm busy, and they understand that. And sometimes it's that I am dealing with something and I don't even realize that I am. I'm just pushing through, and sometimes pushing through isn't enough, and I need to check in and say, hey, this is what I'm dealing with, and what are your thoughts? Sometimes I'm completely off base, and they'll be like, stop. Here's what's going on, or at least what I see. And their outside view of it is a landscape that I don't have perspective on. Their sharing their points helps me do what I need to do for myself and for the people in my life. So my core community that I share with mean the world to me, and I'm so very grateful for them. But I'm not going to go any further with that. I'm going to leave that alone, only to say I'm accustomed to building a way out of no way. So you can too. You just have to start with, I want to. The opportunity is there. You just have to create it if it's not the way you want it to be. If the window is too high, dig under, but go in. You can make it. Listen, I could go down this conversation forever, but I've been talking for 23 minutes, and at the 30-minute mark, I need to be sitting in front of my CPAP machine before my daycare kid gets here. So I'm gonna cut this off. I love you. I need you to remember to eat, to drink your water, and of course, if meds are appropriate for you, please take them on time and as they're expected to be taken. But I am going to give you that screen card I promised you. We are going to have some really great music, and I am going to crochet. So with that said, I hope you have an amazing day. I love you. Don't go anywhere, because we are going to spend some more time together. You're going to see my hands. You won't see my face. Of course, there's no video tomorrow. I will see you double duty on Wednesday. Hang on for the crochet part and the music, and I will see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. you.